Hey, what's up, Fur Daddy here. Today I'm going to be doing a little bit of a different kind of video. I got some people talking to me about their process with my first video on the channel about leveling up their crafters, and I thought I would show you guys what I do with my Omni Crafter status, because I looked on the market board a lot, or I looked on YouTube a lot to find different tutorials on how to actually make money as a crafter, and a lot of them boiled down to like kind of esoteric stuff like corner a market, develop a niche, yada yada yada, like stuff that is sort of confusing. And in the theme of this channel, I like things to be straightforward, so I thought I would aggregate the knowledge that I have and show you how I've been making Gil lately. Now, I have not been super active about this, but I'll show you my retainer here. Can see some of the stuff I've been selling. Now, there's stuff here that isn't even from crafters, but just in the last couple days, I've made like about 30 million gil from across my retainers. I think I had last time I checked like 14 million, and I brought this up to 20. So if I'm actively doing this every day, I'm probably turning about 1 or 2 mil a day, depending on the market. So I'll show you sort of what I do when I figure, hey, I kind of want to make some gil. So the first thing I do, I'll go over the things that aren't crafting, is I make sure to spend my tomestones. Now, the people that say, oh, you got to make sure you spend your poetics, I feel like they haven't actually done that in forever, because the topsoil that you get from it doesn't really sell for that much. And if you're anything like me, you don't want to really be like it doesn't really matter if you overcap, if it's like 40,000 gil or something. Like, I want to be selling bigger stacks. So I'll go over the method in this video of how I do that. I have another method for making gil, which if you can see in my inventory, you might be able to deduce what it is, but if not, that's in a following video, and I'll show you that in the future. I kind of want to make some more gil with that first. So, okay, so I'll just go through what I usually do. So, what you really need for this is a basic understanding of how the market works on Final Fantasy XIV. Now, there's a few key pieces of information that most people don't tell you. Some of them are that you can travel to other realms and buy things off the market board there if they're cheaper. So you can use websites like Universalis, which I'll link in the description, to find cheapest prices on different realms and then travel to them. Although with the new congestion, I'm not even bothering with that. Yeah, so by far the easiest thing with the widest profit is Glamour. And how you figure that out is you just go to level 1 here. You can see anything that's in demand. So I already sort of know, looking at these, the things that are going to make money. Like Classic Spectacles, the market is terrible for right now. That's hardly a profit. And the longer you do this, the better you'll be able to determine the stuff that is really good for a profit. So we can see the Kafkan Rider caps are going for 223k right now, and you just kind of make a mental note of that. So, okay, those are going for 223k. And if you need to check, you just bring up your crafting log. It's only 1 calf leather and 3 megalania leather. So knowing off the top of my head, calf leather goes for anywhere from 110,000 to 170,000 gil, and then the megalania leather is about 10k. So all in all, that's only a 20k profit. But if you get it on its best day, then you're going to be making like 80k or to 100k profit. And sometimes these go for even more. So looking at these some more, we can see another one that's a hot seller is the Frontier ribbons. Now these are really good. 240k. The sell history for these shows more at 240k. Okay. That's pretty good. And again, these take the Frontier cloth. So I'll use this one as an example. We go, okay, 240k. You can see the Frontier cloth is going for a really good price right now, actually. So maybe I'll use this as an example. So I'll buy some of these. And I'll buy these ones too. That's just, I'm going to leave these ones in here for now. You don't really want to put too many of these up on the market board. You don't want to oversaturate it, because you'll contribute to the price just tanking. And there's sort of a bit of an unspoken secret between crafters on the market board, which is to not oversaturate any one part of the market at a given time. So we'll buy the secondary ingredient for this as well, which I think is some type of silk or saffron cloth. Okay, so let me just make sure I don't have any. I do have some, but not that much. Okay. So I probably should have looked this up beforehand, but we'll pick up these anyways. So, and look at that. So 7, we'll get 9 to make 3 of these. And that'll still be, you're kind of doing some mental math when you're doing this. Now that would be a pretty good investment. And these are the sort of decisions that you make when you're doing stuff like this. So I'm going to look at the sale price for this, see that, you know what, if I came back at a better day, I could have gotten these for around 8,000. So I'm not going to buy these. Look at that person buying them for 45,000 per. Okay, so we've gotten these. We can continue looking. And hopefully you're doing this along with me. This is a bit of a different format of video, but hopefully you guys like it. I see a lot of other YouTubers do these sort of videos. Frontier ribbon. And that's pretty much it for the expensive stuff that's going to be on the hair department. Now, usually you're not going to make a lot of profit on the bodies, but occasionally you will. That's not good. I can tell right away. That is also not good. And you'll be able to determine this pretty quickly. Usually the ones that go the best are the indigo. Oh my god. That's unreal. Okay. So there must be no materials selling for these right now. And this is why buying up these materials can be really good. So 839K. I mean, how much? Even if these are 200K each, this is like a good profit. Nah. Seems like it'll be too long to sell. Like anything like that, it's a really volatile market. It goes from 800 to 400. So I'm walking you guys through my thought process because this took a long time of me obsessing over this. To sort of figure out how I do this. Now, these are interesting. Sometimes you can make a good amount of money on these. Now, check this out. This is like, I'm totally screwing myself here, but whatever. So the casual jacket is 1.2 mil right now. Now, let's investigate because this is crazy. This is like, people are going to be mad in the comments about this one. Casual boots are 645K, so that's 1.8 mil. And if you take a look at right now, I'm not going to buy any of these and do this right now because it's only 300K. But look, sometimes these go down to like 1.1 mil. Look, 900K. So if you came on the 28th and bought these for 900K, you would have made like 800K profit just from that. So you can buy the attire, just put the boots and the jacket up, and you make like a killing. So that's really good. And the last thing I'm going to check is the shoes. So we're going to check the calfskin rider ones are really good right now. Again, 223K is all right. 645. The frontier ones go for quite a bit. That's pretty good right now. But they only sell one every 2 days. How about the pumps? Pumps are usually pretty good. Yeah, the pumps are going for good right now. So I'll make some pumps as well with the rest of my cloth that I have. So I got stuff for 9, right? So 3, we'll need 6 thylaco leather. All right, so I have to pick these up. Well, we'll make 2 then. That's fine. Actually, we could probably just make the last one. This is where being an omnicrafter is really helpful. So, we're not going to bother. We'll just hold on to the last frontier cloth for now. And the thylaco leather. So, oh my god. Thylacolio or whatever the heck it is. 2 each? Okay, that's good. Yeah, we'll pick this up. All right. So as you can see, I've spent approximately 620k-ish, or maybe 800k, somewhere in that ballpark, on these materials here. Yeah, so the last thing, I guess I'll go into this next, in case you're watching this video and you don't really know how to get these recipes. If these recipes aren't showing up on your list, maybe I'll edit this in earlier in the video. I don't know. This is sort of a looser video anyways. I'll show you where to get these really quick. If you go to Norvrant and you go to Yulemore, hopefully I fixed the humming in my background too. I'm using a different microphone. So let's go to Yulemore. And all we're going to do is go to the script exchange. So you need white scripts for this. If you don't know how to get those, or yellow scripts, sorry. If you don't know how to get those, I guess I'll do that in a different video as well. I don't know what accessible stuff. Like I watch, okay, shout out to Ash10. They're awesome. I'm a big fan of their stuff. But admittedly, their videos are a little bit inaccessible if you don't already know a lot about crafting. So anyways, you can buy all the recipes here. So you're going to need these recipe 8 books, which are 1,200 each. You can get those really quickly by doing like your weekly collectible hand-ins and stuff like that, or just by making some espresso con panna. Okay, so as for actually crafting these, if you thought I was going to show you the what class is it for the frontier? Okay, so let's use these. Weaver? Yeah, Weaver. Now, obviously, you've already been to the firmament and you have all this eye level 500 white script gear. Perhaps I'll make that my next video as well, how to get the white script gear, but I think there's already a lot of guides for that. But if you're looking for something like that, just let me know. So I probably should have done trial synthesis, but I'm not going to do that. So you don't need to make these high quality, and this might piss off some Omni crafters in the description. I have found if people are buying Glamour, they're not going to buy the high quality version. Like you're not going to be on the market board and be like, oh, I'm going to spend the extra gil and buy the high quality version because it looks the same, right? I feel like I'm the parent that's buying somebody like Reeboks or something like that. So I'm just going to do this from the dome. We might get a high quality then. We'll put the effort in, I suppose. Or maybe we will. Nah, meh. Who cares? So you make all these. You should have no problem making these with the white script gear, as you can see. If you want to make them high quality, you can as well. As for the macros, I mean, like you don't need to make them high quality, so don't even worry about it. I'm just gonna do this in real time with you guys. Might skip this in the video. I don't know. See how I feel. Damn. Okay. All right. Last one. I actually lost one of the. Oh, I got a high quality. That's so sick. See, it doesn't even matter. That's from that high quality ingredients. If you can get your hands on high quality ingredients for the same price, always do that because you never know. Just that 20% chance. Because I mean, the high quality. I'm on Jenova, and I think that the Jenova Glamour community doesn't seem to really care all that much. So great. So we got those, and we'll make the shoes next. That's leather worker, right? Yeah. Nope. Now again, if you're watching this and you're like, Fur Daddy, how am I gonna craft these? Just leave a comment down below, and I'll make a guide on how to get the gear if that's something that you guys want. It's just I feel like there's already guides for that, but if you can't find them, you need my help, then I have no problem doing that. Crafting savage. I'm sure this is upsetting certain like people, like OCD people out there that really want the high quality like every time, but you know, you got a little bit of time between a dungeon queue. You don't have time to set up a macro. You would think if this is the main way I make money, I would have set up a macro by now to do it, because I definitely have the gear for it. But again, it just really doesn't matter. It's glamour that we're talking about here. Everybody's gonna say make Exarchic gear, sell Exarchic gear, but the profit margins you make on that is like 80K tops. And if you mess that up, like you need to get high quality ingredients from everywhere. Your inventory's full. This is like 2 items, and they sell so easily. So there's no reason to not be doing this. Like, look at this. We're done, and we're done. So let's go to our retainer and put this on the market board. Now I'll talk briefly about the plugins that I have. Obviously, Square Enix does not endorse third-party software, but I use the Fast 14 launcher, which has a plugin called Penny Pincher, which I use for this. If you want to look that up, you're welcome to look that up. But you didn't hear it from me, and that just copies the lowest price. So see, look, the price on these was approximately 150K, and I'm making this from it. So I'm going to be making 120K back. And now this is just passive money that I'm going to be making. And I'll wake up tomorrow and these will be sold, most likely. Now, you do have to check these from time to time and make sure you're not getting undercut. But that's okay. And there we go. So these casual boots, like we'll check these. And look, I've been undercut. These, don't pay attention to these. I crafted these like friggin' 2 weeks ago, and I've made 6 of them, and they've been selling the whole time. So this is by far the best way. Now the market changes, and this guide might not be relevant, but something tells me people will always be wanting to buy Glamour. Of course, this is the secret for people that watch this far in the video. Stockpile and buy these materials when they're really cheap, and then wait for the market to be really good, and then sell them for a really high amount. It's like I know this guide basically was 17 minutes for me telling you buy low, sell high, but I feel like people don't really realize the amount of money that is just on the market board right here. So if you've been seeing my Gil counter increase each video and you're wondering why and you want to get on that yourself, this is how. Consider this a follow-up to the crafting video. And again, if you guys want a guide on getting your eye level 500 white script gear, I can help you out with that. Now, I'm not a crazy pentamelder crafter, but I might be if there's interest in that. So if you guys want to join me on this journey of making Gil, just let me know, and I will do that along with you guys. So my next video will probably be about well, let me know in the comments what you guys want. Do you want the materia money-making method that I have here, or do you want the crafting gear guide and the script guide? Because I can do that next as well. So let me know. Thank you for the support on my channel. Yeah, thanks, guys. Bye-bye.